To start making our Kehinde Wiley inspired artwork, we're going to begin by making a background. So to start with, let's go File, New, and then I just want you to create a very large background to work with. So you can go to US Paper, let's just do a standard letter size, and click OK. Now you can choose if you want your artwork to be tall or wide. If you decide you want it wide, you can go to Image on the top, Image Rotation, and rotate it 90 degrees. Next, what we're going to do is just create a blank layer that we're going to be starting to create our background with. So that's right next to here on the trash, or the layers palette here, next to the trash bin. So it's checkerboard, that means it's blank. And what I want you to do is just have fun using the paintbrush to create something interesting to look at. So I like geometric patterns, so what I'm going to do is, using a very hard brush, I'm going to start by making some black lines. So the color that's in front here is the color that you're using. You also have your colors up here. If you hold Shift between your clicks, you'll connect the dots that you make. So I'm going to start by creating some sections on the artwork. So I'm just holding Shift and clicking down, creating a crazy geometric pattern. You're going to see, after I work with this, how I'm going to fill each of these different sections with different color. So I'm just going for more of an abstract pattern. You can decide what you want to do. Next, I'm going to use the paint bucket to fill in the different sections with different color. So hiding underneath the gradient tool, I'll find the paint bucket. Now here's a real easy way to be able to change the color to something that you want. You can see how it changed to an eyedropper. I can click on a particular color and it changes the foreground color that I'm using right at that moment. So I'm going to start using this color for some sections. Then I'm going to change mine, so you can also click up here to change the color. I'm just going to go for a slightly darker hue here. And I'll pick this up after I finish this. I've created a few different layers of the background just to show you some different things you can do if you want. Up in the filter menu, you've got a lot of options. There's something called the filter gallery that you can open up. And I'm going to resize this so it fits on the screen so you can see it all. But within here, there's a lot of different types of filters you can put on to create different looks in your artwork. So, for example, you could add on a colored pencil look to the entire thing. I think that it's rendering right now, so it's not showing its full look, but you can really see how you can create a pretty wild looking background that has a unique look just based on the different filter that you choose to have Photoshop render for you on top of the layer that you've made. So I want you to decide what you want to have for the background, what would look really nice, and choose that to be what you have in your background. So another option for you, so I'm just going to move to a different layer here. You could blur the background a little bit if you wanted. So Gaussian blur is one of the options. You could just have it be all kind of blurred like it's in the background, a short depth of field picture. You could go in and pixelate it or add noise. There's lots of different things like stylizing that you can do. Solarize is a pretty wild one, so it just kind of inverts the colors. But you decide what you want your background to look like, and then you're ready to move on to the next video here.